Hey everyone, this is a test of another robcarrich design. Unfortunately I've fallen a bit behind. They got to the stage once again where I would get ready to release something, and just as I was about to release it, doing the final edits, the people who made the models released new versions of them. So I did have 5 videos ready to go, and I'm having to redo all of them. So I think I've now got something like 10 that I've got to do. So this one first. This is the deHavilland Dove. This was just after the war aircraft. The one during the war was the Dragon Rapide, I think it was, which is a biplane, I believe it was. I think it's the same engines, basically the same design, but it was a very old one. It came out in the 30s. It's like a pre-war aircraft. And then this one was the post-war aircraft. There's a Navy and RAF version, which was, I believe, called the Devon. So this is the Dove, though. So as you can see, once again, robcarrich, really good quality of detail, amazing stuff in here. The only thing is, I guess that because we've now got these things, the font's not very good, and it looks a bit Mickey Mouse. But apart from that, it's absolutely perfect. Once again, I love all the shiny little bits and everything, all the fuse boards. They've even got backs on them and things. It's brilliant. Pedals all work. Can't see anything for the brakes. That doesn't seem to do anything. But let's go and have a look on the outside first. So as you can see, this is GAROI. This aircraft used to fly a feeder service from Dundee to Glasgow, and then people would get the faster aircraft down from Glasgow to London. So we're going to fly that today. We're going to go from here in Dundee over to Glasgow. The engines are quite deHavilland-y. I don't know if anyone's ever flown a Chipmunk, but the engine was quite widely used by deHavilland. Went into something like 20 different aircraft. Wow, attention to detail or what? Yeah, so let's give it a go. First of all, we'll go through what does and doesn't work. That's just the lights, it looks like. It's like the ADFs are working. Okay, so that's how that works. You don't turn the fuel and the pump on, you just hit the start and it does it automatically for you. So I guess we need to find where the fuel is. Where's the switch for the fuel? So I'm trying to find out where the switch is for the fuel, because I think that's what the problem is. It might not be the problem though, I'll have to maybe think about something else, but let's go for it. Let's carry on for now. I can't see anything down there, I can't see anything back here. I can't see anything under the seats. I'll just check there again. No, there's nothing under the seat. And it's definitely not starting, unfortunately. So we'll have to do the old Control E. Okay, that's engine started.
Dundee ground, Dove 1 ready to taxi, departing straight out with Delta.
Dove 1 taxi to and hold short of runway 27 via taxiway Alpha. Contact tower on 122.905 when ready.
Taxi to and hold short runway 27 via taxiway Alpha, Dove 1. Dundee Tower, Dove 1 at runway 27 ready for departure, straight out departure.
Dove 1 wind tree 10 at 1 tree. Departing straight out approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 27.
Cleared for takeoff runway 27, Dove 1.
So this is just me saying we're clear left and clear right. And it's like we're clear right. And of course me talking about the arrows. Follow the arrows. Because as we know that the sim is very clever and most of the time quite a strong wind will point you into a field instead of onto the runway for some reason. We also have a very strong wind there. I'm just mentioning that because there's really a winds up there. That's clearly 25 knots or more. That becomes a big factor in most of the flights of that day because I use real world weather and there was a very, very strong winds across the whole of Britain. You'll notice that when it comes to land. And here I'm just talking about the way it's modelled and the fact that you can see the wheels, I'm guessing, but the nose wheel of course is fully enclosed. Now I must say it was an absolutely beautiful aircraft to fly. Well, obviously this was in the simulator, I've not flown one in real life. Really easy to trim, really easy to control, just what I expected it to. Just no flaws I can see in it whatsoever. Beautiful. So here I'm just talking about we've been given clearance for runway 05 and we're going to be turning into land to right base. On right base apparently. be fair, that's probably a bit early to be putting the flaps down and getting the undercarriage out. I did spend the next 5 minutes getting closer and closer and closer to the runway. But yeah, it looks a lot closer than it was, let's just put it like that, and it's not a very fast aircraft yet. So after flying for 3 or 4 minutes towards the runway, I realised that the reason I'm having to point like this is because it's so windy. We've got quite a strong crosswind, and that's where I was saying earlier in the start of the video was going to play into effect where, yeah, I'm going to have to come in at quite a cramming angle. And luckily this one's a nose wheel aircraft, not a tail dragger, so it should be fairly easy to stick the wheels down and turn into the wind. But sorry, well, down the runway. We'll see how we get on in a second. Yeah, I didn't do very well because I assumed it was my bad flying and turned in too early. So we drifted over to the right side of the runway and nearly went off the runway. Luckily we got it under control and no one died. A bit of a nasty crosswind. Of course I can't turn it off because I can't turn off the fuel. And I can't do any mixture control. So not working down here. That's a shame. I'm going to have to take half a mark off that, so it's 9.5 out of 10. It would be 10 out of 10, but you can't call a dark starting. I've got to deduct something for that, unfortunately.